Hey, what's going on, guys? Mr. John Lee here with another awesome video. Welcome back to my community if you're a subscriber. If not, you should consider subscribing right fucking now. In this video, I wanted to talk about how the FAA is now pushing for their diversity, equity, and inclusion to include people with like severe intellectual and physical disabilities. And I just obviously think that that's a bad idea, because I'm wondering what you guys really think. Do we want, and I'm sure that this probably doesn't apply to the folks and the pilots actually flying the planes, but hell, who knows why, who's actually drawing the line here on what that actually means. And as far as I knew, going back forever, the military had the IQ test was if you had less than an 83 or a 93, then you just weren't allowed to be in the military. So this is where I would say pushing this type of message and this type of inclusion. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with people that are intellectually challenged or physically challenged or that have handicaps. I just don't think they should be heart surgeons or brain surgeons or pilots or people in our military. The thing is if you want to have something like that in America, there's nothing wrong with that kind of stuff. What's wrong is sending this message, because we're in an era of digital accountability. You're going to have to answer for that shit. America is supposed to be a symbol of strength, not just freedom, not just, happiness, but, strength. Peace through strength. And if people don't understand that, I feel like we're going to end up sending the wrong message at a time when, like, China wants to invade Taiwan, Russia's already all up in fucking Ukraine, North Korea would certainly love a piece of fucking South Korea. And just all this shit that's been going on. This is why you need to vote for Trump 2024. No matter what they try to do to Trump, to weaponize the government and really cheat, because this is what cheaters do that can't win. They find a conniving way that sounds all good, but really ultimately all they're doing is cheating. When you can't beat people fair and square, what do? You fucking cheat. And so many Americans are getting hip and smart and seeing that no matter how they try to use the system against the free man, I mean, what resilience does this fucking man have? And that's the strength that this country needs. Someone that's doesn't have a personal or financial interest in giving into the institutions and the deep state. We need somebody that's got the goddamn balls to stand up and say, no, I'm going to say whatever the fuck the truth is, whether you want to hear it or not. And so that's why we need Trump. And if we don't have Trump, can you even fucking imagine what would happen if we didn't have Trump? That's why all the fuckheads out there that didn't like Trump now like Trump. But the main thing is the FAA pushing this whole DEI bullshit is just a bunch of bullshit, and it's why I ended up leaving. And I have, a couple of mixed feelings on the topic. I think it's great to be inclusive, but not to the point that you're causing polarization and using racist fucking methods and methodology to indoctrinate either your loyal employees or, the young minds of our future. So, we really are moving away from a faith-based country and moral value system that's based in something fundamentally higher or quote-unquote better than, where our parents and their parents came from. So, DEI is bad. We know that. It is a form of racism. And so, what do you guys think about that shit? What do you think about having fucking these types of individuals in the military are making important decisions, or our military sending that message that, you know, we're okay with being somewhat weak, because that's what you're doing when you're lowering the standards to allow women in the military. That's what you're doing when you're lowering the standards to allow intellectually challenged and physically handicapped / challenged people in the military, flying the planes, doing the paperwork, all of this stuff. What kind of message is that sending to our international counterparts? And, you know, not all of them are our allies. So it's an important thing to consider. Drop a comment below, like and subscribe the video for the YouTube algorithms. I'm on to the next one.